Holy mother, that is so quick. Holy shizer, that is amazing. Hello everyone, my name is Cash Kaizen and welcome back to another episode of Palworld. So, last time we did a full remap of our food source, albeit a little bit wonky, but it is slightly more efficient with regards to the space that we have. We also got some Knockelms breeding some eggs. We're trying to get all 4 of the passives of the Knockelms to be rainbow passives. And right now we have quite a few, but unfortunately we don't have that one guy that has 4. This has 3, but I don't really care about Ranch Master, to be honest. If we had like, I don't know, something else. I don't even know what else this guy can have that's good. I'll have to do a little reading. But this guy seems to be the strongest so far. But what I need to do is still build those glasses that we haven't made yet. So I think that's going to be one of the objectives for this episode. And to get ancient civilization cores, we have to do it by expeditions. And the problem is our expeditions are not at that level yet where we can get cores. So I think we're going to have to defeat another boss and then create another expedition center and try and get that going, right? So this is making a shit ton of hexalite. What I forgot to tell you was I managed to go and find some night star dust. And it took me like 10,000 years. That's why I didn't really put it in. But I managed to find a little bit and make this metal detector and find some chromite, I think it is. This is actually brilliant to make. It's not bad to make bio batteries or computers. So I think let's make this multi-cutter plasma tool. So it just needs 30 bio batteries and 10. I know it's completely off topic from what we actually want, but I think it's important. So we really need carbon fiber. So if we get like 40 carbon fiber going and we get our Anubis here. So while this is going, let's try and focus on what we need to do for this episode. All right, because I've been trying to say this for the past 5 million years. So the plan for this episode is to verse a boss. That's one of the objectives, right? We're not going to do it in order. This is just the outline of what we need to do. We need to verse a boss, the next boss, tower boss. Create the expedition center again because I mistakenly destroyed it in the last couple episodes, if you remember. Get those guys going so they can make cores. I don't know what core it is, ancient cores or something like that. Let's just make as many batteries as we can. And then we can make the glasses. Glasses are going to help us look at the stats of the guys that we are producing via breeding, right? So for this episode, I think the expedition center takes a bit of time. Maybe I'll cut out some parts so that you can see the expedition center come back at the end of the episode. But if not, then it'll be, immediately in the next episode. The plan for this episode, we beat another tower boss. We get this plasma cutter, make another weapon. We need to make things more efficient, right? I'm going to try and upgrade our base a couple of times and see maybe we can get that 4th base unlocked. I'm not too sure which level the base unlocks at, to be honest. If you guys have any idea, please let me know in the comments. I'll be so grateful. Base, our plan. This is the dream plan. Because we're at level 63, we're nearly at level 80, so we really need to start making things more efficient. So the dream plan, guys, is to There's so many things. Like, you make one thing to make another thing to make... Anyway. One base is going to be only for breeding. That's going to be our ocean base. Breeding and ranching. Right? And that's where we're going to get the most efficient pals from breeding. Right? The ranching in the background is just going to be for consumables. One base is just going to be for food production, cake production, and these small production things here. To be honest, we're not constantly producing, so it's not such a massive thing. Maybe I should be constantly producing. I don't know. Then that's two bases. Third base is going to be mining and oil extraction, right? Which we already pretty much have that base sorted. And then the fourth base, now that's going to be interesting. Either we can split that with food production, have one is just food production and cake production, and one is just to be consumable production. This is quite slow, to be honest. If you guys haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do join the community and let us see where we can take this channel. I mean, I have such big dreams and goals for this channel that I cannot even put into words how excited I am. It's something I've been dreaming of for years and years and years, and now I'm putting it into practice. So I don't know exactly what this is. So if you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Let us get this channel into something that is really special, somewhere we can come when we have a good day or bad day and just chillax for a little while. Aquatic construction kit. So I thought I already unlocked this, but obviously not. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so I know you're enjoying the series. And thank you again, guys. Okay, so the next clue is going to be in this area. I just wanted to see how this looks. Holy mother, that is so quick. Holy shizer, that is amazing. Obviously it has durability, but I'm sure... What the actual hell? Where's a meteor? And that's that side. Is it a meteor? Is it... Yeah, it's actually a meteor. That's more for, I would say, for making pal ingots or, no, pal stones. Palladium ingot stones, thingamajigs. And these guys... Oh, that's a new guy. This is a new Xenogod. No, we have a Xenogod. We have a Xenogod, so it's not so important. I will get him. Actually, I'll use my Anubis because he is a mercy hit. And having the Anubis is good because he can destroy the enemy like in 5 seconds and not kill them. So then, you know, I can just capture them. Okay. Here we are, a long way from home. Okay, so the PIDF is basically the police in this area, it seems. We can't trust it. Okay. So maybe they are the next people we have to verse. So they're basically charging taxes on the people when they shouldn't be for protection. That's kind of sketchy. Talk to the others. Yeah, we probably have to run around. Who are I? I'm Cash Kaizen, brother. Can't you see? Okay, it's kind of... Would you say it's a paradise? It's in the middle of the desert. I don't know about that, brother. You see a lot of hand actions. I like it, but you're like a little bit close to my face. Okay, so basically the PIDF gets drunk. So what is here to examine? Powder? Dubious looking powder. That's interesting. Okay, where did you come from, brother? Okay. At least you're giving me a warning. Why is this guy giving so much information? Like, he just... he's not loyal to Marcus at all. He's just telling us everything. Basically, they're using stims as contraband. Seems that way. Oh, I might be completely wrong. But that's what I'm getting from this. Why do you say they? Aren't you the PIDF? Okay. Check out the PIDF station. We have been there before. We were just going through some of their chests. So this guy, maybe he's a good worker and then the rest of them are a bit lazy. But that's in most of the workforce, you know, you get the good ones, you get the bad ones. That final remark, the officer marched away. Why is this so dramatic? Like, very dramatic. Are you aiming correctly? I don't know, brother. I don't even know if you're in the toilet when you're doing your business. But anyway, I'll give you some dignity. Yeah, we need to increase our XP again because we are kind of wasting our abilities to level up. Wasn't there a chest in here before? Okay. So is this Marcus? I don't know, I just barged in and started reading your papers. It's dog eat dog, I guess, but not really. You need to help the person next to you, you know, you can't just like toss other people aside just to make yourself get better or feel better. Okay, so dog eat dog. So you rounded up deadbeats because it's dog eat dog? Oh, you won't need them anymore. What does that even mean? You're gonna kill them. Okay, so he wants the power that's in the Pal spheres, it seems. So basically the Pals. What ball though? Is it a Pal sphere or is it something else? Take the ball from me, huh? Let's find out which... Oh, maybe it's one of those ancient cores that we've been collecting. So I wonder who's gonna be the next boss. So they talk about that ancient core. So I don't know exactly what we're going to do with the core, but who knows? We'll have to collect all of them and see. So he wants us to take him down. Okay, well, I guess we're going to do so anyway. So, do we even have enough food? Yeah, we need to get food sooner or later. But I think let us take on this boss. We have enough Pal spheres. That'll be for... when we're just in the area afterwards, we'll get more Pal spheres. But let us take on this boss. And let's see how fast we can take him on. I wonder what Pal he's going to have. PIDF. Damn, he's badass. That's a badass coach, I have to say, brother. Even has all his army people there with him. He kind of looks like Crocodile from One Piece, if you're familiar, because he has that coat, big ass coat. Face, not really, but it's the coat. Okay, let's see what Pal you have, brother. So what is that? I'm guessing a fire type, eh? Which is fine because we have Phalaris. Marcus and Phalaris. Great. So I'm guessing it's fire type. So we should be fine. We do have our gun as well. Yeah, Frost. What is he? He's not a Frost Lion, he's a Star Lion. Starion. Let's try the Knocklem. Knocklem. He is quite beefy, so just that his level is a bit poor. We're dealing with him quite effectively, though, I have to say. Except he needs to stay away from me because my armor is so poor. Yeah, we're gonna defeat him quite easily, to be honest. I can probably even just pepper him a little bit and he'll be down. Yeah, not bad at all. This is quite an easy boss. And I think it's easy because we're high level. Why does our Knocklem look like he's raging? Ah, we got the key, Sphere of Greed. That's amazing. So that's now 4 spheres, right? That seems quite efficient. Took like 5 seconds, but... Okay, so we did set out what we wanted to do. It did get what we set out to do. And that was to beat that boss and level up a little bit, which we did. Just want these guys to be there. So we leveled up a little bit. Let's get more plastic. This crude oil is a problem. We need to figure out what is actually happening with this crude oil, because we put 4 people making electricity, so I really have no idea why this is so inefficient. They all like wasting time. I don't understand why it's taking so long. I feel like, is our finger lobes doing anything other than make electricity? Because at this point I'm very worried as to why they're not making enough electricity. You know what I mean? Sand and hunger. The problem is it's the electricity at the end of the day. And it's crazy how 2 towers are still not making enough electricity. I don't know why it's so inefficient. Either I need to make a better electricity type, or these fan globes are just messy around. See, that guy is like, he's messy around. So I don't know. In the nighttime, these machines work, but the guys don't work. You get what I'm saying? So maybe I need a better electricity type to actually help produce the electricity, because this oil is not it, guys. It's really not it. Maybe I break one down and make a normal oil machine, because I don't know, because the bigger one makes more electricity, needs more electricity. So maybe the smaller one might be better. I don't know. We'll have to just try it out and see. So we beat that boss. Used up all our pal spheres. We only made 20 pal spheres, but we did get a lot of leveling up. We did do like a level and a half, which is great. We got quite a few pals. So now we need to make the expedition center. Oh, am I hungry? Yeah, I need to get more food. We need to get more pal spheres, of course, as well as make the expedition center. Let us focus on building the next level. Can do it like that. Just need enough space for the expedition center. What I noticed was, if the ground level is stable, like the level below us, right? If that is stable with support, we can make this level as big as we want without needing support underneath, just because the ground has support, which is very interesting, because it physically doesn't make sense, but I mean, we're gonna take the win. Okay, so maybe this is enough for the expedition center. I know the expedition center is absolutely massive, but yeah, this should be pretty quick. Okay, so now that unlocked this desert biome, but it still doesn't unlock any ancient civilization cores until we beat this guy. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate because we won't be able to get this right now. But we can send out some types. It's gonna take a lot of our pelts, but it's fine. We don't need this guy. Just check if we need any of the guys. It only gives 103%. Doesn't make much sense. But let us send these guys out. I have so many Anubises and you're telling me maybe because they level 1. I need to like level them up. I don't know. Like I have a lot of Anubis. A lot. So let us send them out and see what we can get back. I think what we actually need to make is the Jormuntide saddle, because there's a lot of things in the ocean that are floaty around that we can't actually pick up without that saddle. So Jormuntide ignis, but this one is in the water, so we need more cryogenic coolant. So yeah, there's so much to this game, and it's impossible to do this just in one playthrough. You know what I mean? Like, not what I mean is like just a few episodes. You need a lot of time to invest in this. And I think our Anubis is doing something at the moment, so we won't bother him right now. So I think for the next episode, we need to focus on beating the other boss and getting that. Oh, I thought we need to make a lot more. Forgot about that. We need to beat the next boss only because we want to get more expeditions going. It's not like we need for any other reason. We get that next boss done. We upgrade our armor to the next hexalite kind of armor. We haven't upgraded our armor in so long. And then we start working on, I think right now, before we end the episode, we can actually, number one, we're making this saddle, and number two, we want to make an upgrade to the base. Upgrade a little bit more so we can unlock that fourth base. So this only takes refined ingots. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So we can get that fourth base going, and I think that'll help with the efficiency in terms of making better pelts. Just so our minds are a bit centered, because right now I feel, I don't know about you guys, but everything is all over the place. And then I wanted to see what those magnets do, because I assume that we need magnets for those fishing spots in the ocean. And this needs hexalite. Why does it need a battery? Why would you need a battery for a fishing magnet? That makes no... Oh, it makes 10. Scheiße. Let me not use the entirety of all our resources. My goodness. So let us make... We can make 10. Let's just make 10. That should be fine. And then we will upgrade our base and see a bit of fishing, what we can do with Jormuntide. So yeah, we are getting closer and closer to that level 80. Not really the... Okay, so those guys finished make the Pal ingots, so we can make more Pal spheres. But we need more plasteel, which needs more oil. And we're not getting enough oil because our electricity is not being generated good enough. So I don't know. Plasteel seems to be our limiting factor at the moment. So we need to work on getting more plasteel. Obviously we don't want to use any plasteel right now. We also need more palladium fragments, which our Jormuntides who are in this base can, you know, make use of. And we do have these palladium or meteorite fragments, so that will go. We needed a cryogenic crusher or something like that to upgrade the base. Yeah. I don't know if we've unlocked it. Let us see if it's under here. That's hexalite. This is it here. Holy mother of goodness. We need more plasteel, more pale metal ingots. We just need a lot of shit. So it crushes ore and makes it into something else. That's interesting. But at the same time, we need a lot more stuff. Like, this is still going. So let us just see with the Jormuntide. We don't actually have a Jormuntide in our Pal force. What we can do is actually go and get another Jormuntide. So maybe let's go and do that, because all our Jormuntides are working. This guy made nothing. He made absolutely, I don't even know where he is, to be honest. So let us go and get a Jormuntide, and then we can see a little bit in the ocean what those magnets are used for, and then we will call it a day. There's just so much to do in so little time in a day. I can't spend, like, you know, the entire day playing this game, which I would love to absolutely do. I have to be efficient, you know. I also am making Valheim videos, and I'm thinking of bringing in a third game into the series. Maybe Grounded. I don't know, I'm still deciding. If you guys have any game ideas or recommendations, please let me know. Something that's... Grounded is something that's new and is happening right now. Maybe Crimson Desert. I heard good things about it. So let me know in the comments what you guys would enjoy watching. So my plan here is just to let Anubis absolutely demolish this Jormuntide, which I'm pretty sure we'll do pretty easily. Yeah, as you can see, just one shot. And then we just throw a Pal Sphere and we get him. That was pretty simple, I have to admit. We just crushed that guy. Shame. I feel bad, but not really, you know? Okay. So Jormuntide is quite quick on the ocean, I won't lie. The thing is, I have a feeling if we do this in a low level area, we're not going to get good stuff. But let's just see. Okay. Okay, so it's this kind of... Yeah, so it's a low level area. We're not using these magnets. Advanced salvaging. Maybe it's a different kind. Let's use a teleporter to go to a higher level area, such as the Phelan Islands, and see what we can get from there, because these are pretty low level areas. I doubt to get anything special. Sunlit Isle, we have been here before. There isn't anything that's special here. We are absolutely killing everyone here, which... Oh, there's a treasure spot here. Let us see quickly what's this treasure spot all about. Personally, Hubble, if I were you, I wouldn't be attacking this big-ass Jormuntide. Okay, so at least this treasure spot is quite easy to get. But it's absolute nonsense and a complete waste of time, so not the best. But I'm really curious, what are we using this laid back angle? What are we using these magnets for? I'm sure this is probably a good spot. I feel all over the place because the bases are not sorted out, and that's something really we need to work on. Okay, so there's one area there. All these pals we do need to catch, get our XP up. And we need to explore more of the islands. We haven't really been properly to these domes. Ah, see, this needs the magnet. Okay, so we got 9 Coralite Ore and something else. I think it was a Pal Sphere. So coral, I'm assuming this is the only way to get that kind of ore. So we need magnets to get ore, which means we need batteries to get ore. It doesn't make much sense, but I mean, we have to do it, you know? So it gives us Pal Spheres as well as Coralite Ore, which is great because we need a lot of Pal Spheres, especially for these higher level areas. So this is quite like an easy way to get Pal Spheres, like farm Pal Spheres and get this Coralite Ore, which is needed for... Okay, this only gave us some Pal Souls, which we haven't even been using, to be honest. We need to... The reason why I haven't been using it is because we need to find good enough Pals. I want to invest it correctly, you know what I mean? So once we get those glasses, then we can invest in our team. And the way to get the glasses is to get those expedition center up and running, which means we have to beat the next boss. So in the next episode, that is our focus. We're going to beat the next boss, get some expeditions going, and ooh, a Pal gender reversal. That's amazing. And then, you know, make use of our resources that we have been accumulating. I have to say, this is such an easy way to get ore, you know? Okay, getting keys I don't really care about. I haven't focused on getting any chest that I can't unlock. I haven't had Mimog in my party in a while. I should probably get him back. But this is like a simple way just to get stuff. I have a feeling that if I go closer to Fabric Islands, you get higher level things, because right now we're in the ocean and we're only getting Pal Souls and things. So maybe if I go a bit closer, it'll give us those exotic Pal Spheres, which is what we want. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment on any improvements that you think I should make. I would love to hear your thoughts on the gameplay. I am always eager to respond to comments and take any advice that you guys may have. And as we come to the end of this episode, we don't even have enough things anymore. Magnets. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support, all the interactions. Let us just quickly head back home. There is a huge egg here, but I assume that it's probably going to be a warsec, and we really we don't need any more warsecs. So I just want to get back to this tower here. I should get more wave rooms but this isn't the smartest area to like farm wyverns. Wonder what alpha area this is. So see, these are quite high level pals, and I don't think picking fights with them is the smartest idea, I have to say. You know, an area is a high level area when there's just legendary pal spheres just lying around, you know? Anubis talisman. Ah, that's probably what we want to make. Wonder what is this, hardwood or is it just normal wood? It's both. No, it's hardwood. Oh shit. Let us just get more hardwood going. Hopefully. Look how easy it is to just get hardwood. It's actually insane, bro. They have a lot of stuff here. Let's just see what this Anubis talisman does, because that's quite interesting. Raises the defense, ground damage. Okay, we don't really need ground damage, to be honest. I am curious about this. Where do we go and find these other ones? Okay, guys, so that is... this is for just hexalite armor, not the light armor, unfortunately. So guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Please hit that subscribe button, like button, so I know you're enjoying the series. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Johnny.